Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay? Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
Well, tyre management is key here, specifically the rears. It's all too easy to overheat and wear the rear tyres as they're punished out of the low-speed corners. Most teams won't be able to avoid some kind of issue here, especially the teams that are running less downforce.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres. Fastest lap? Good job.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are a Red Bull, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
There's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way you approach those roles?
Interesting question, Crofty. They're two very different mindsets. I mean, when I tested for BAR, we had full in-season testing where, per driver, you'd cover up to 15,000 kilometers per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When you're lining up on the grid for a race, however, your frame of mind's all about what you can get out of the situation on that day, and the car's the tool to help you achieve what you want. You still want to focus on setup, of course, but it's more about the here and now, getting yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Lewis Hamilton and Ricciardo, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Massa and Sergio Perez, Ocon, Stroll, Jolyon Palmer and Sainz, Alonso, Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein and Stoffel van Dorn. Grosjean and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care. access has been enabled. Some information on Hamilton. They seem to have an issue. Okay, clear. Our gap to our teammate is 11.9 seconds. Daniel has come into the pits. Daniel in the pits now. Okay, some information on Raikkonen. They have some kind of mechanical problem. race is 4.1 seconds. Bottas has just put in a new fastest lap. Fastest lap for the race. Bottas is behind you. Our gap behind is 5.7 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.4. This is your final lap of the race. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. We see a new name at the top of the championship table as we reach the end of the Grand Prix weekend. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Look at where Romain Grosjean finished compared to where he started. That's a really strong performance, so driver of the day has to go to him, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.